FIFA 11 may seem like ages ago, probably because it is. It was released in September 2010. A year is a long time in football, never mind 7. Let's take a look at some players that EA Sports predicted would go on to become world stars, but who really haven't. Jesus Navas. There were times during Jesus Navas' Manchester City career where some of the fans were thinking, maybe this man chose the wrong sport. Blessed with pace to burn, his 8 goals in 183 games for the club would signify that maybe he doesn't have a clue what to do when a goal opens up in front of him. To be fair, Navas does have a healthy trophy cabinet from his 10 years with Sevilla, 4 with Man City and on the international stage, but has he fulfilled the promise that EA Sports lavished upon him with a rating of 92? Considering he's a free agent at 31 years old, I'm thinking no. Ali Sissoko. What were the EA Sports creators thinking when they proclaimed that Ali Sissoko would one day become the best fullback on planet Earth? It's 7 years later and he's not even in the top percentile of left backs in the championship. In 2010 he was starting regularly for Lyon. Following a series of failed moves to Valencia and Liverpool, he spent the last 3 seasons disappointing everyone. Sotiris Ninis. How much do you know about Sotiris Ninis? Unless you take an active interest in Greek football, probably not much. However, EA Sports had big designs for the winger 7 years ago, claiming the then Panathinaikos 20-year-old would fulfill his early promise and become one of the best players in world football. After all, the Albanian had become the club's second youngest ever footballer at 16 years of age. A move to Parma in 2012 did not work out, nor did the swift return to Panathinaikos in 2014. He struggled for form at Charleroi last season, and just recently signed a deal for KF Michelin in the Belgian Pro League at the age of 27. Ronaldo, I think your Ballon d'Or is safe. Sefui Shabalala. We get it, the World Cup was fresh in our minds. Sefui Shabalala had emerged from the din of the Vuvuzelas to score the opening goal, and he impressed for South Africa throughout the group stages. And of course his name was a commentator's nightmare, so naturally the Kaizer Chiefs winger was going to become one of the world's greats. Well, it's 7 years later, Shabalala is 32 and has not left the Kaizer Chiefs. Ji Dong-won. Ji Dong-won was never going to become one of the most feared footballers on the planet. Sunderland fans could see that from the moment he demonstrated his complete lack of first touch. He ended up with the Black Cats in June 2011 and, despite contributing to the most frenetic title races in recent history, left England 3 years later without having done much. For some strange reason, Borussia Dortmund took him in. Maybe Jurgen Klopp lost a bet or something. He never made an appearance for the first team and signed for Augsburg a few months later, where he has scored 12 goals in 97 games. Federico Macheda. Federico Macheda never asked to be thrust into the spotlight, but that's what happens when you announce yourself to the world with a title-saving last-minute stunner on your debut. People talk you up as a future star, your face is on the back of every newspaper, and the likes of EA Sports give you a potential rating of 89. It's crazy to think that Macheda is still only 25 years old, but it would appear his time for stardom has pretty much passed. He was chucked out on 6 loan spells before Man United finally cut the cord in 2014, where he linked up with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Cardiff City. It didn't work out there, nor at Nottingham Forest, and he now finds himself in Novara in Serie B, and without a single cap to his name. Bit sad really. Yuri Jarosik. Why were EA Sports still banging this drum? I thought we'd been over this already when Yuri Jarosik flopped at Chelsea during the 05-06 season. For some bizarre reason, the creators were still holding out hope for the 32-year-old midfielder, then at Real Zaragoza. To put it in context, they thought he would reach a higher potential than the likes of Gonzalo Higuain, Xabi Alonso and Falcao. He retired in 2015 at Spanish club El Ave. Gabriel Agbonlahor. On one hand, you can't blame EA Sports for thinking Gabriel Agbonlahor might have outgrown Aston Villa by 2017. On the other hand, good God, the 09-10 season had been the best campaign of his career, bagging 16 goals as the club finished 6th, reached the League Cup final, and he even found himself in the England squad. Since then, his form has dwindled and his weight ballooned. The last couple of seasons have seen him suspended, following reports he was pictured holding a shisha pipe in Dubai, stripped of the captaincy and put on a personal fitness plan. Oh, and he scored 2 goals in as many seasons. So do you think he's still in the reckoning for the England squad? Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and make sure you check out Footy Feed for all the latest transfer rumours and news.